I learned about this guy here, Dan Wootton, from following Johnny and Amber, and Dan wrote some not so nice things about Johnny in The Sun, and now there's allegations against Dan. And with those allegations, Dan's said a mouthful. He said a lot of things over the last few weeks, and you know what? There's one thing that bothered me. Not an exact quote, but he said something like this. You might not have heard the news about me because you're not insane enough to follow the cesspit that is social media. So Dan called social media a cesspit. But the thing is, Dan's on social media. Dan's on Instagram. He posted not too long ago. He's got a lot of posts. He's on Twitter, maybe X these days, you know what I mean, right here. Over 500,000 followers. So if it's a cesspit, why is Dan posting so much? Just within, I think, the last 24 hours, which are going to be a majority of these I show you, Dan's tweeted out like 12 times, 8 times, something like that. So Dan, why are you in the cesspit, as you put it? I think actually X here is doing pretty good. They've got community notes to check people's facts, and they ask you if you want to read a full article if you go to retweet the headline, which is nice because a lot of people just repost the headline as if it's fact. So actually, it seems like that's cutting back on disinformation. But of course, for Dan, it's a cesspit. So here's his pinned tweet, which is obviously his defense against the allegations from Byline Times and his ex-partner. It's almost on 5 million views right now, which is quite a bit. I thought it might be on more at this point, but okay, I'll take it. So here's one from 9 hours ago when I'm making this video. It's now August 1st where I am, so this is either from July 31st or sometime in August 1st. I've just spent 8 weeks in China. That is a country which is absolutely taking renewables seriously. So the other thing is, he's just acting like nothing's happening. I'll just keep posting and posting and posting about the news. 9 hours ago again, on the same day. Megan's a predator. She will use people and drop them when she's finished with them. Dan Wootton asked Paul Burrell about the feud between Beckenhams and the Sussexes. So Dan's been criticizing Megan for about 5 years now or more, and now Dan's got allegations against him, but he's still going full steam with the criticism about whoever. Here's one from 8 hours ago, the day I'm making this video. Dan Wootton's panel vote for their Greatest Britain and Union Jackass. Is that Britain or Breton? Whatever it is. Okay, Dan, nothing's going on. Let's talk about the Union Jackass now. And here's one on Cardi B. Of course, an important story. How on earth do you know about Cardi B? I know a lot about these sort of things. Stanley Johnson stands up for Cardi B after she threw a microphone at a fan. So what happened is, I think, a fan threw a drink or something at Cardi B, and Cardi B threw the microphone. Now, the song kept going. I think Cardi B is lip syncing. I think a lot of these divas and pop stars these days are lip syncing. It's kind of disappointing. But I digress. That's a different video. Point is, talking about Cardi B now. Union Jackasses. Nothing's going on. And here's one from 9 hours ago. I was told that in fact Megan didn't markle them. They markled her. Alright, pretty funny, whatever that is. But again, still going after Megan. Gonna go on year 6 soon on it. And I gotta tell you, there was even more and more and more. It goes down and down and down. Even like July 28th, 29th has quite a bit. I mean, I can't talk about every unrelated thing that Dan has posted up there, but the point is, if this is a cesspit, why don't you stop using it, Dan? Why do you want the people who are in the cesspit to support you and read your stuff and take you seriously? Could it be maybe it's not such a cesspit? Maybe you don't want this person to seem credible because they came out on social media. Maybe on social media sometimes people make good points and you want that discredited and you want the credibility to point towards what you do in the media. That couldn't be it, could it? Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.